guys, my name is JL Spooner and I'm here in Hull and I'm about to show you one of my mentees, BRR to HMO. We're going to teach you how to take a run-down house and make it into a money machine. Follow me. Hey John, how are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. Show me round. Show me round.
So over here we have our first bedroom. So this used to be, you know, a living room / common room area. It's got a very good space, very good potential to turn this into a double bedroom.
I just love the cornicing. This is a bit of JL. So did you buy this and think JL would love this? Because I mean the resemblance is uncanny.
Well, a little bit, especially when I looked at the ceiling.
But you've really stripped it down.
Yes, because with me, I like to do refurbs thoroughly. I think when you do a thorough job, you get the best quality out of it and it lasts much longer. So the plan is to rip all of it down, do the complete rewire and do the whole plastering and decorating in order to make it stand out and last longest.
Love, just show me around to the rest of it.
Okay.
Ooh, he's already plastered this one.
Yes. So.
Amazing. I love the colour of plaster. You know where I would actually paint my house like this?
Really?
I swear to you, I love the colour of
It's
plaster.
not bad actually.
It's
It
really
was all
authentic.
uniform, yeah.
Yeah, it's really authentic.
So another double bedroom. A potential ensuite we could have put in. We were looking at space and to see
Quite
if it was
narrow though,
possible.
yeah.
So we were thinking because of the narrowness of it, if there was an ensuite, we thought to leave it as a double bedroom without the ensuite, just to give the tenant that extra space.
Like from the perspective of a tenant, would I want an ensuite bathroom here or would I want more space?
Yeah.
And I actually think I would want more space.
Yeah, especially because the bath is out just right there.
It's just there, yeah. And do you know what? I know it's crazy, but I don't actually like ensuite bathrooms.
Really?
I know. Anytime I've got like a new apartment and I've got an ensuite bathroom, it just gives me the ick. Because it's wet and I'm just like,
Okay.
I don't be away from my room, you know? So yeah, no, I don't really like them.
Fair enough.
I know,
I
it's
like
a personal preference.
Okay, so over here we have what would be our living room / common room area. So this was an old chimney breast that we ripped out the chimney,
Okay.
boarded it up. We're going to put some vents in there to make it well ventilated.
Nice. I like it.
So with this sort of common room / communal area, you walk in here to pass through to get to the kitchen.
Okay.
So
this is the communal space.
yes.
Now.
So we're being quite creative in thinking of ways in which we can have it as a communal space, but also have it as a corridor to give access to
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Are you keeping this kind of wallpaper or are you going to go ahead and plaster over
We
everything?
are taking everything out.
Wow.
So we're putting it on. As
You're
you
going
can
back to
see,
brick?
Yeah, it's going back to brick. We're going to re-border, then re-plaster.
Gosh, that must be super pricey going back to brick, no?
It is quite pricey, but I believe that, you know, once you do a thorough job there, it does last longer, and I believe that the value of this property will appreciate more as opposed to if you just did minor works to it. So
Okay.
but it's
cool.
the ensuite.
Huh?
We'll go to the ensuite.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So be careful. Sarah's this one.
I like her filming us going up the stairs. So again, we drown out the sound. Always stand facing the windows. Okay, okay.
So this was our biggest bedroom,
Yes.
if you like, your family bedroom.
And you've done an ensuite.
So what we wanted to do here was, because of the space we had, we thought why not put an ensuite inside.
Good idea.
Easy, enough space. It's easy to do, there's enough space for it, and it's a great way to add value to the property. And even with the ensuite, it's still a very good sized double bedroom. We had an issue with, we had a timber frame up here, and
Yeah, I noticed that.
yeah, and it was sort of rotten a bit.
So you've replaced it?
So what we've done is we've replaced it with a steel reinforced concrete
Okay.
frame.
Okay.
And what the builder did is he actually did some calculations with a structural engineer and specified this exact one. So this is the first time I'm seeing it. It looks pretty sturdy. It definitely looks sturdier than what was there before. So
I love how you're kind of like really getting the house sort of structurally sound on a long-term basis. It's like you're like, this is going to be my house for years. I'm going to fix all the issues so that it really does stand the test of time. I mean, houses traditionally outlive us, right? So to add, you know, this kind of level of structural value isn't always seen on the market, but actually very appreciated and very, very smart of you.
Thank you. Onwards to the kitchen.
Okay.
So a very old kitchen. We still had old lead pipes that was in. This is our boiler room with actually a new boiler. So we haven't had to change the boiler at all. So we've kept it, been able to save a little bit there. And that's one of the features, the good features of considering purchasing this house. With this, again, we're taking all of it out and we are putting a brand new kitchen in.
Love.
You're
so exciting, you've done so much already.
One of the issues we had with this kitchen was, so this used to be where the old chimney was.
Okay.
So we were gonna put some structures inside and we're gonna also cover it, just cover it up as well to sort of protect against anything that could just interfere with your kitchen really.
And you've got this space here, is this actual structural?
That space isn't,
It looks structural, it's got foundations. Yeah. So was you thinking of making this into, like opening this up and making this into a room?
For this one, do you know what the problem was?
Structural walls.
Yeah, so in terms of actual brick walls and knocking them down.
Well, let me have a look.
I wasn't sure of how we could do that.
Let's have a look. You've got a nice little room here. I mean, it's structural, it's got foundations. I mean, it's not holding anything up. If you were able to brick this up a little bit, under permitted development rights, I would make this into a bedroom. It's a waste of space. What else are you going to use it for? And because you've got access to the garden, and the garden is longer than the height of the building, you're in a position where they can escape. So you'd pass. Yeah. And it doesn't even need planning, I don't think. We'll double check with Diego, but it doesn't need planning per se.
No, it's not an Article 4 under permitted development rights.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do that.
Yeah, but you might have to submit drawings if you are going to make it structural.
Yeah.
So this is your 5th bedroom. Did I just make you an extra £500 a month?
I guess so. So now we've come to the smallest room in the house.
Yes.
And often seen as the most challenging because everyone asks the question, can this be big enough for a room?
Yeah, it looks like it would be just about past, no?
Yes, I checked the floor plans and, you know, measuring this does definitely pass.
Brilliant.
Just about as a bedroom. Probably like a bed.
Yeah.
So not a full double.
A 3/4 length.
Yeah, that's the one.
Three-quarter
A 3/4 length can be placed in here with, you know, just a single wardrobe.
Yes. So, as a house, I mean, how much did you buy this house for?
This house was purchased for £95,250.
So it's crazy because people are like, oh, do houses still exist for under 100k? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And you just have to keep searching, you know, go on the market, go on auction, speak to deal sources. You'll be amazed at what you find out there. And
after you do the work, first of all, how much is it costing to do the works? And secondly, what's the GDV of the house?
Yep, so overall for this works, because of the amount of detail we're putting into it, we're looking at a refurb cost of about £37,500 and we are looking at a GDV of best case £165,000.
Wow.
Worst case £150,000.
Okay. I love that. So it's kind of like pull most of your money out.
Yes.
And then you're still in a position where it's a nice sturdy house, you've added value to it. It's a 4-bedroom HMO, but based on today's conversation, we might be able to get an extra room.
Yes.
So profit-wise,
Yes.
how much in its current 4-bed state would it make you every single month?
Yeah, so 4-bedroom HMO, we have 2 options. 4-bedroom HMO, we're looking at a profit of about £1,000 every single month. If you wanted to go via the route of a single family dwelling, we are looking at a profit of about £600 to £700 a month.
Okay, cool.
And I wanted to give myself both options because you just never know with property and refurbishments. So I like this area because it's in a good HMO area. It's also in a good family area too. So if one doesn't work out, I've got the other one to fall back on.
I love that. So it's just making sure that you've got much more options.
Yeah.
And how's it been a benefit to you? Because we've been talking for a long time, and you came to me and you're like, JL, I know you're good at HMO.
Yes.
And you wanted me to kind of stretch you a little bit into, taking on a little bit more. How was that process to you, and was it of benefit?
100% of benefit. It's really helped stretch my way of thinking, coming to JL and speaking to her about, or having her teach me about HMOs. So it's helped me by increasing my capacity to think outside the box. It's increased my learning, it's increased my knowledge of what's possible.
Yeah, well, you're definitely a lot more confident. You're at a point now where you're investing investors' money into deals. You're starting to. I think we started. You came to me with about 20 grand, and I was like, you need to get £75,000 in like 10 days, 2 weeks, and you managed to raise like 40. In about a month or so. But you never thought that you could do that.
Yeah, exactly that. So when it came to things like, the first exercise was list 10 ways in which you can raise money. So I was there on the spot and I was thinking, okay, how do I do that? And then I was doing it, and then there were just ways that JL sort of helped explain to me that I never would have thought about. So I took that bold step. So it's not just about knowing it, but I took the bold step to actually go ahead with it, go ahead with speaking to different investors and just seeking different ways in which to raise money, really. And through working with JL, I did manage to raise £45,000 to £50,000 on this project. So
and that mainly went towards like the development aspect of the project, which is amazing. You bought it on a bridge as well.
Yes, I did.
And you've experienced bridges in the past.
Yeah.
What I think I really love, and why I'm so happy when a lot of people want to invest with you, and I'm happy to pass a lot of people to you, is one, you really do care about your investors. 2, you're very conservative with your figures. Often it's like you kind of say it's going to be less, but it actually ends up being more, which I like. And 3, I just think you always have a trustworthy project. So if you were speaking to potential investors, or even somebody that wants to do what you're doing right now, what are the kind of key things that you would say to them?
Oh, wow, there's a lot of things, but key things. So when it comes to potential investors, future investors who want to maybe work with me or start their own projects, 100% get mentored. You just never know. You don't know what you don't know. And for instance, with myself, about learning about HMOs, I never knew that an extra room could be an actual bedroom. So get mentored, number 1. Number 2, well, to be honest, that's the key thing. That's the main key thing I have.
And it is, because I think what people have to understand is that education is insanely important, and the way that the education system isn't necessarily what it doesn't really educate the entrepreneur world, and that's a completely different world. It's very a risky world. So you really want to know somebody that's going to help you make sure that your figures are really realistic. So, I mean, now John's had lots of people like, I want to give you 10 grand, 15, 20, because his figures are so conservative and they look so good. They look so professional. He's inherited that because he's invested in his education, and now he's doing his own thing. We're not giving John a fish. We're giving John a net and a boat, and we're telling him what the temperature is, and we're like, right, now go out and sail, and he's sailing. So I'm really excited to see what you've got next.
Yes.
I know there's a lot happening with you.
Yes.
And I think this year you're probably going to have at least 2 more purchases.
I receive it.
And we're going to go
receive
bigger
it.
and bigger and bigger and bigger. So 5 bedroom, 9
9
bedroom,
bedroom, 11.
11 bedroom, and so on and so forth. So listen, guys, if you like what you see and you want to learn how to invest in the property industry, come to the Wealth Creators Mastermind course. It's £1. Click the link below, join us where we will teach you all of the property strategies. Listen, we are believers that property is one complete course, okay? Every strategy is one complete course. We want to teach you that so that you can make it happen for yourself. So my name is JL Spooner. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.